Hey there! Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel so you never miss a beat. And hey, if you're in the market for a life insurance quote, make sure to hit up my sugar daddy DeMont Moret. He's got you covered.
What's cracking, everybody? March 21st. And I'm still in America. I'm at the homie Kyle house right now. Smoke break out in LA, Whittier. Hey, before I get going, shout out to Nigel. Hope I pronounced the brother name right. I gave him a ride about a week ago. And he jumped in my car. He was like, "Have you sold any insurance deals yet?" I turned around. He was like, "Bro, I watch your channel." I was like, "That's what's up, man. I appreciate that, bro. I appreciate the support, for real." But yeah, shout out to that brother. He said, "Hey, man, you're just missing some girls in your videos." Hey, look. Keep it 100. I'm working on that one. I gotta get my shit together first. You know what I'm saying? I gotta get this paper. Because the vagina always costs, directly or indirectly. Don't get it twisted. Hey, Kyle grew this one. When I was rolling it up, I was like, ooh, the stank and gas off of this is lovely, and it was sticky. There you go. This is fire. Gas. Alright. Couple things I want to talk about. First of all, mi gran idea. I want to talk about that. Then I want to tell y'all the story on my new nephew. That, well, he ain't new. The nigga 37 years old. But, he new to me. I got a new nephew. And, politics. Yeah, I'm a little butthurt on the Jasmine Crockett thing. But first, I'm going to tell you my gran idea. That's Spanish for my great idea. So, my last video, man, where I blanked, I'm still butthurt over that shit, bro. When I spent $360 motherfucking dollars on 6 leads and I blanked, no bueno. Muy mal. And then a week before I spent $300, got 2 deals, but only one of them went through. $2,000 each. I'm sorry, $1,000 each. So really I only made $1,000 because the other dude didn't make a payment. And what happened? Well, one of my clients passed away. So I had to pay back the commission on that. Rest in peace. At least I got his wife still on the books. And another one of my clients canceled. So the $1,000 I made with the advancement went towards paying that back. Let's do the math. $660, and I walked away with nothing. So I was like, I gotta change my motherfucking ways. So I was on Craigslist, right, looking for opportunities. Came across one, generating insurance leads. No, I'm sorry, not insurance leads, car leads. For car dealerships, turns out that's very lucrative. And I looked into it because I used to own not one, but 2 car dealerships. I'm like, that might kind of work out for me. And then I found another opportunity. Gas, Kyle, gas. And this one is with not medical insurance. I guess you could say medical discounts, right? And I'm like, well, that one kind of fits into what I'm doing. So I looked into that, and then I was like, fuck yeah, I could sell this. So I haven't shot any videos in a while. Normally I do 2 videos a week. And I ain't shot no videos because I wanted to close my first deal. So bam, finally today I got my first deal. And I'm stoked about it, so I want to talk about it. So this medical, it's not medical insurance, but it's a medical discount plan. You know, because Obamacare was taken away, based off racism, by the way. Trump didn't like it because a black man created it. Anyway, people's medical insurance is going up. Dude, this one lady I talked to just a couple days ago, her shit went up at $1,800 motherfucking dollars, bro, a month. I watched this TikTok video last week. Lady said her medical insurance went up to $2,000. That shit is unsustainable. Okay? So with this plan, it's $39 a month. It covers your whole household up to 8 people in the household. And you pay out of pocket, but you got your network of providers for anything medical, and the customer gets 50 to 80% off. That is a beautiful situation. I talked to this lady just a couple days ago who has the plan. She got sick. She used the telemed, called and got a doctor on the phone within an hour. The doctor diagnosed her on the phone, prescribed her medication, and it cost 50 fucking bucks, bro, for that doctor visit out of pocket. Now $39 a month, and then you pay out of pocket whenever you need it. Well, that's a way better situation than paying $2,000 a fucking month. That's nuts. The lady I talked to with the $1,800 a month, that was just for herself. The lady with the $2,000 a month, that was for her whole family. That is unsustainable. So because this product is not an medical insurance plan, you don't need a license to sell it. I have the license to sell medical insurance, but to keep it 100, because Obamacare is gone, this is a better option. And I could do this remotely, and I could build a team. So, you cats who's looking for a remote job, I'm gonna put it in the description my what I got in my Craigslist ad. So I'm looking to build a team. You know, that's the hardest part about traveling is how do I make American dollars without physically having to be here? And I jumped on this because it fits into what I'm already doing with the insurance. And this shit is like automated. I fucking love the whole company. The company's been around for 30 years. So I'm on board with that. I'm looking to build a team. And I'm looking to sell these plans. So the information is in the description. So that was one of my grand ideas. My other grand idea, my website down there, DeMontMoret.com. Now, I've had this website for a while, and I built it myself, well, using AI. But you motherfuckers don't go on there and spend no money, even though I'm an Amazon affiliate. So, my plan, my homie Anthony coming over today. Anthony does my thumbnails. He's also good with websites. So he's coming over here today. We're going to redesign my whole website in order to, well, redesign it to where it's just insurance. First of all, I'm going to add everything on there. Final expense insurance, mortgage protection, IULs, hell, even car insurance. Even though I ain't got my license yet to sell car insurance, I got a hookup where I'll send her referrals. And she's going to send me referrals for life insurance. So we're redesigning it to be able to capture leads, okay? And I found some AI generating videos because I want to go back to doing Facebook ads. But apparently, the videos, with the AI videos, way better advertising. And you should say hi to Say hi to my people.
What's up, people? It's cracking.
So, with these ads, I'm going to post it on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, the whole chicken caboodle, YouTube, all that. I got to pick a program today of which company I'm going to end up using. Yeah. So, I want to generate my own leads. Hopefully this plan works out, because paying $60 a lead, I can't do it no more. I gotta somehow get my leads between $5 to $25, which is gonna help me go full time much faster. And back to this new company I'm with. First of all, what caught my attention with them is their leads are only 23 cents. 23 cents. They do their own marketing shit. So I'm gonna buy those leads. I ain't got to that part yet. Right now I'm building a team, which is easier for me because y'all know I'm driving all day. So if I'm driving all day, I can't do insurance or close deals. But the recruiting side of this business, I do that shit while I'm giving rides. I'll be a do because I only talk to the people for 5 minutes. And then bam. Love it, man. Love it. Anyway. Oh, by the way, the number's on the description. You'll have to call the number, listen to the 3-minute message. You leave me a voicemail, I call you back, and then I put you on to a 30-minute presentation. That's how the business works, automated. But anyway, these leads are exclusive. So when I call to sell these plans, okay, for $39, I'm also going to pitch them for selling life insurance. See, me Gran idea. Now, with this website thing, if I'm able to generate my own leads, well, I'm then going to put some money into building another website and building an app and create a company like the ones I buy the leads from for $60. Now, that company's dope. I turn on that fucking app. Within 10 minutes, my phone is ringing. So hopefully what we're going to build today, I'll be able to do the same thing. Turn it on, get the leads come in. If this shit works out, when I rebuild a website and an app, I want to then sell the leads for $60. But we're doing a test run on me. Ooh! Me Gran idea. All right, I'm so tempted to go to Mexico right now, but I'm not going to Mexico until I get my website done. So hopefully it's done today. And I was tempted. I was looking on Airbnb too yesterday. I'm like, man, I got to get back over to Mexico. But no, I'm being patient. I want to make sure that when I go to Mexico, I am working. All right? Now, let me tell you about my nephew. Y'all gonna trip off of this. This is gonna be the craziest story you ever hear. I get a message on Facebook. This lady said, we spent money on Ancestry, DNA tests, and we're trying to find out who the father is of this child. And we narrowed it down to, it's gotta be you or one of your brothers. The age of conception was 13 years old. I'm like, 13? Wait a minute. So I hit her back. I said, look here, lady. Ain't no child molesters in my family. My last name is Moret, not Trump. All right? Did you call the police? Did you make a police report over this? The lady hit me back. She said, no. We're not accusing that. She goes, y'all would have been between the ages of 14 to 17 at the time. I'm like, what? So now I know it ain't me. And I tell her, I said, can you send me pictures? So she sent me pictures. She goes, I know this is a lot to think about. And dude, this woman had information on my whole family. My mother, my dad's previous addresses, my nieces, my sister, like the whole fucking family. And I'm like, whoa. I said, send me some paperwork and pictures. So I slept on it. And I'm thinking, well, it's only one Negro I think it could be. My brother Pooch. Oh, that's another thing. All they had was my brother's nickname, Pooch. And that he had long hair. We're talking 37 years ago. So the next day I sent my brother pictures. I said, nigga, is this your baby mama? He called me back. He goes, whoa, no way. I said, nigga, did you knock up a 13-year-old? So my brother was, I think he was probably 16 at the time. It's not child molestation when you're a child yourself. Anyway, it turns out he called a lady. It was undeniable. That's his kid. So I got a new nephew. I haven't talked to him yet. Actually, I got to follow up with my brother and see what's going on with that situation. So my brother has 4 kids. I got 1 kid. And I mastered the pull-out game, so I ain't going to have no surprise kids like that. But I do want to have me some kids. I would love to have at least 2 more kids. Just not in America. Hell to the fuck no. But once I get this right with my income, yeah, we're going to go shopping for a baby mama. That's what we're going to do. 6 countries is still my goal, okay? I wanted to leave in January, and we're at March 21st. It's okay. Slow motion is better than no motion. Now, on to politics. This is another Gran idea I got. First of all, I'm a little fucking butthurt on the Jasmine Crockett thing. Like, I went all in on that bet. I thought for sure this woman was going to win. I even cashed out other fucking bets that I had and just poured it all into Jasmine Crockett. And as y'all know, I lost. No bueno. So it had me thinking, the way y'all vote, it's not based, you realize that your vote, you're hiring a person to do a job. But y'all don't vote that way. You vote based on color of skin, which is absolutely retarded. The racist thinking mind is the dumbest thinking mind on the planet. It's straight up idiocracy. If you've never seen that movie, Idiocracy, please go see it, because that's what we're living in America. Idiocracy. Now, I used to have a job as a recruiter. 3 years I did that job. Loved it. And I had 15 stores. I had to keep 100 employees. I would get 100 applications every week. I would interview 20, 25 people. And then I would hire 8 people out of the 100. If you got past me, you was a badass. Okay? But the way I pick my people, and we would laugh about it in upper management, I go, ain't nobody will ever be able to accuse me of discrimination. You can walk through my market and you're going to see homosexuals, you're going to see fat chicks, you're going to see young and old, a whole mixture. Because you know why my market is like that? Because when I hire someone strictly off their personality and their skill set. Okay? My boss, Silas Martin, we called him Obama. Because he looked like Obama and he was smart as a whip with Obama. Silas was a beast. He was a national at once. And I was so good at recruiting. I was the best in the whole fucking company. I was next in line to be a national, where I've been flying all over the country and shit. And I would have had training all my recruiters underneath me. Unfortunately, during the recession in 2009, the company collapsed and went bankrupt, along with a whole lot of other companies. I remember watching that shit go down. I was like, dude, I think we're going under. to my regional. He goes, hell no, we ain't going under. We way too big to go under. I'm like, bro, Circuit City just went out of business. They bigger than us. That's when I started looking at other opportunities, and I went and started studying to get my real estate license, which I ended up with my real estate license. Didn't get a chance to use it. After I passed the test, my license got delayed 2 years. And then I started the car dealership. And then a year later, after getting started the car dealership, I ended up getting my real estate license, but I was too knee deep in the game. Anyway, back to the politics. If I would have sat down with Silas Martin and I had interviewed Trump and I had interviewed Harris and Silas knew about it and then I picked Trump over Harris, Silas would have fired my ass right then and there. Straight up. So you going to hire a pedophile, a con artist. He's got 36 felonies. Every word comes out of his mouth is a motherfucking lie. And you going to hire that dude over a highly intelligent woman with a spotless criminal record? He would have fired me instantly. Having that job, that's why I always have my mentality of, I'm so ruthless with firing someone, I'll fire my own mother if she got out of line. But that's how y'all picked. Y'all picked based off the color of the skin, bro. Now look at the situation we're in. We're in World War III. Gas, everything's out of control, expensive. It's fucking dumb, bro. Stressful. Y'all probably heard on the news. California is supposed to get attacked by Iran. I wouldn't doubt it, bro. I mean, look what he did to, bro. If I woke up, if I was a man that woke up, and I found out you killed my dad, my wife, and my kids, and you left me missing a limb, and I'm in control of 93 million people, bruh. This is eternal revenge that we gonna have to face. All because y'all picked, y'all dumb motherfuckers picked based off the color of skin. So stupid. Jasmine Crockett. Come on now. Jasmine Crockett is the superstar in the Democratic Party. An attorney. Smart as a whip. Got mouthpiece. Rips through people. And y'all picked a middle school teacher over her. Silas would have fired me over some shit like that, bro. Absolutely dumb. Just dumb. So dumb. But if I can't beat them, I'm going to join them. So I'm going to start picking my politicians like y'all motherfuckers. Strictly off of color of skin. So for now on out, okay? For now on out, for the rest of my life, I'm not going to pick based off. I'm just going to look the person up. What color is he? I'm only picking people with color. If I look a person up and he's Chinese over a white dude, I'm picking the Chinese man. If I look up a politician, he's Mexican, over a white dude, I'm just picking the Mexican. If I come across a situation where it's two minorities of color, then I'm going to dig deep into what is their politics. What do they think? And then I take my time and I pick someone based off their character. Otherwise, I'm just going to do like you motherfuckers do and just pick strictly on color. Sorry, Mighty Whitey, you're not getting my vote ever again. I'll take that back. There's one way that I will let Mighty Whitey have my vote. If he does what exactly I'm going to say right now. If he made the gun laws in America as strict as Japan, okay? Strict as Japan's laws on getting guns. Then I want America to make drugs legal and buy the coca directly from the Colombian government. Fentanyl free. Open up dispensaries like we do with marijuana. Look here. America, y'all some junkies. Let people buy it. Fentanyl free. That way we can get rid of all these fucking zombies. Because it's the fucking fentanyl causing the zombies. They gonna do drugs anyway. Anyway, you tax those drugs and give us all universal health care and get rid of this poisonous food. So let the junkies pay for the health care. No more fentanyl. And guess what? That eliminates the cartel. Y'all so worried about the cartel. Well, the cartel get 80% of their guns from Americans. So if our gun laws is as strict as Japan, cartel can't get guns no more. Cartels super rich, make billions of dollars because Americans are junkies. With a cartel, you disable the cartel. You make Mexico safer. It's Americans that make Mexico dangerous. Okay. So there's my plan. Mighty Whitey, you can have my vote if you do that. Otherwise, I'm voting just like y'all, strictly based off of color. Alright, I gotta get to work. Hey, look, y'all gonna be proud of me. I got my first subpoena done, court stamped and everything. And I did 2 subpoenas on this Hertz case. Got the money order. If you want someone to come in person to court, you got to pay some money. It's $35 plus some mileage, 20 cents a mile. So I got a $40 money order. That punk ass manager, I'm bringing his ass into court. So I got to type that up, go mail it off. Then I'm going to bash these motherfuckers on the Bidders Bureau. I'm going to bash these motherfuckers on Google reviews. And then I'm going to start working on Starbucks' second lawsuit for defamation of character. Oh, come to find out, my appeal, I could appeal it under certain circumstances. And my circumstances don't meet the criteria. So, doesn't look like I can appeal. Although, last night I was thinking, I should just appeal it anyway. And let the judge dismiss it and just bring their ass to court anyway. I still got time to do that too. But I'm at least start this new one. I like going to court. Shit's kind of fun. Hearst punk ass. I picked up my mail. They sent a $698 bill to collections, and the collections sent me a motherfucking bill. I'm gonna call their ass on Monday. I'm like, you send me one more, I'm gonna sue your ass too. By the way, if you want to clean up some shit on your credit, that's all you gotta do. Once your shit goes to collections, whatever company bought the debt, you call them up and say, you don't remove it off my credit, I'm filing a lawsuit. Because in court, they have to prove that that debt is originally theirs. So most collection agencies will just delete it. There you go. Take that one and run with it. Alright. I'll see y'all later. We're going to be going to Mexico soon, but I got to build this toy, man. I'm about to build the ultimate toy. Hasta luego.